Well, anyways, St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and I thought I would pitch in my 2 cents on the subject. I'm Scottish, but not Irish. I'm English. I don't know. I did my DNA testing thing, and I was mostly English, but it was that Britain Island. And that's where the Scottish and Irish and English and everybody is from. And ironically, the Irish was persecuted by other white people. So the discrimination and all that stuff is totally one of those things that's just inside the sinful human nature. Irish and St. Patrick's Day and all that business is kind of just a business. Why do people want to drink on St. Patrick's Day? And if that's Lent and they gave up alcohol for the observation of Lent, and then that day they choose to get drunk, sounds kind of counterproductive. One thing I really wanted to mention is the whole idea of luck and gambling and the luck of the Irish, whatever that's about. Doesn't make any sense to me, and I have no idea the origin of the whole idea. But the thing is that God is sovereign, and He is the one that's going to choose to prosper, and He's going to be the ones that are poor. Means God's grace is sufficient. And that's the one thing that I always tell myself, is that, like, I pray, I ask the Lord to help things go my way, but if they don't, I know that God's grace is sufficient for me, and that's all that matters. So this whole idea of luck and all that business, it's just silly. It's really silly. And gambling is wrong, and I don't know why I even mention that right now. But I guess my logic behind it is that there is God's sovereign, and you have to pray and ask for God to help you to deal with the way things are, if you like it or not. So that's my gold pot at the end of the rainbow of wisdom. Just like Solomon in the Bible, he traded everything. He wanted only wisdom, and God still prospered him because he asked for the best thing is for wisdom. So when it comes to what I'm trying to say is that St. Patrick chased the serpent, and the serpents are probably the pagans that were in Ireland at the time. Those godless people that probably where the whole idea of luck came from, and the shamrock was supposed to be a symbol for the Trinity, explanation for the Trinity. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed my video, and I know it's probably just not very coherent, but I'm getting some practice, and I'm gonna hopefully make better videos as I get better at this whole idea.